Hello everyone, I'm Daria from Subsquid, and today I'm going to show you how to run a subgraph against the Subsquid Network. The Subsquid Network is a peer-to-peer Web3 data lake that provides free historical data, and today we will deploy a subgraph that will use the Subsquid Network instead of an RPC. So first, we need to clone this folder to our computer. You will find the link in the description. After we're done cloning the folder, let's cd into it. Next, we need to clone our desired subgraph into the folder. For this demo, I'm going to use Gravatar subgraph. So we go git clone and then the link to the subgraph. Let's go into the subgraph folder and install the dependencies. We run yarn install. And after it's done, we also need to run npm run codegen. Let's open another tab in the terminal and go back to the parent folder. Now we need to go to graph node folder to start the service. After making sure that your Docker is running, type docker compose up -d. This will start a Docker service with a gateway to the Subsquid network. Now let's go back to the tab with the graph and run npm run create local. This creates our graph, and next we need to deploy it, so we run npm run deploy local. And this will deploy our subgraph. So our subgraph is deployed, and now we have a link that we can use to query the subgraph. Let's go to it. It will open a GraphQL playground. Let's try to send a query. So let's say we want to see gravatars and their IDs. Let's run the query, and we see that the query execution failed because Subgraph has not started syncing yet, so we need to wait a little bit. In the meanwhile, let's look at the Docker logs. So if you go to the query gateway service, in the Docker logs for the network gateway service, we can see that we are getting pings from the network workers, each of which has a subset of blocks. Now let's try sending the query again. Since it's a Gravatar subgraph, our query would look something like this. So we have gravatars, and let's say first we want to see just the IDs. And when we run it, we see the IDs. Let's say we also want to see owner. And again, we can see the owner, and also let's request display name. And here's the display name. So as you can see, it works exactly like running a normal subgraph, except for you don't have to pay for any queries since the data source is completely free. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below the video.